Hey, we're talking to Lindsey Payne and Katelynne Hart a couple days later after a really great performance by both of them, finishing first and second at the 3A state meet. Katelynne winning in 16:31 for 3 miles, and Lindsey finishing second, 16:34. Congratulations to both of you. Katelynne, can you just express the feeling about winning a state title?
It's an amazing feeling, and I mean it was so cool having her right next to me the whole race, and the atmosphere was great. Like, there's a lot of fans and everyone was cheering, and the course was pretty nice, so it was great.
Lindsey, can you just kind of add to that? I mean, the two of you just both rising to the occasion on the same day in the biggest race of the season.
Yeah, it was such an amazing feeling. Like, we've been really wanting to go 1-2 all year, and just accomplishing that, and it was so cool just running side by side through the race. I think it just gave us both more confidence, and we were able to push each other and also hold on to the lead together, and that was such a cool thing. And just to cross that finish line, see her finish and then I finish, it was such an amazing feeling. So,
Katelynne, at what point of the season did you maybe start thinking that doing something like this was possible?
I mean, we knew, we worked so hard, we didn't, obviously there's great competition, and I've said this before, every race is different, and, different days, different girls bring it, and so, going into state, we definitely had to, bring our A game, but, we also had to have confidence in ourselves, knowing that we were capable of doing it, so.
Lindsey, you got second last year individually and ran great that day. You ran great again Saturday. How different was it, having a teammate up there like Katelynne to, just kind of share the success up front?
It was so different but so amazing, because last year I was kind of in no man's land, and I had to kind of do that by myself, and to be able to have her with me the whole time, that was just so cool. And it was definitely a closer race this time, because last year it was I came 23 seconds or something behind Judy, and so it was cool that we were all so close, and we were able to just pull away at the end, and that was a really cool thing. And the competition was really great this year, but I think we just really kept ourselves composed and just ran smart the whole race, and that's how we did that. So.
Seemed to be somewhat reflective of how you ran all season. I mean, obviously faster, but about 5:23 at the mile, and I think you were a little bit behind Jocelyn Long of Barrington. I think she finished 7th, and Emma Earhart of Geneva, she was 10th. And then about, I think you were with Emily Shelton at 2 miles, which was about 11 minutes. And I guess from what Mr. Haas said, it basically came down to the last 800 meters.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. I would say the last 800 we broke away, and then just up that hill we really pushed the pace.
And I think Emily finished 8 seconds behind Lindsey. I know she pushed you two both to the limit at the Naperville Twilight Invitational back in October, and you both finished 1-2 ahead of her, but I think she really pushed at that race, and you kind of caught up during the 3rd mile. Was it much different Saturday, Lindsey, than the time you ran against Emily at Naperville North?
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny you brought that up. I didn't think about that, how she was with us too, until that almost last 800. That's kind of interesting. I think one thing that was different is that we were kind of pushing the pace rather than she was pushing the pace this time. I think at Twilight we both had a really, really fast last mile, and we both got out a little bit slower than we wanted to, where now this time I think we ran a little bit more even splits, and so that's how we accomplished that. So.
Katelynne, just how did it kind of feel when you're running and hey, it looks like I'm gonna win?
I mean, again, we had Emily to the last 800, and so I was she's definitely a competitor. I know she has a strong kick, and you never know what can happen. And then going up that hill, I mean, Lindsey's awesome at hills, and you never know. So I just was kept saying to myself, I just got to keep pushing and keep going until I hit the blue mats.
So it was never in the bag. You just had to keep going all the way. And Lindsey, I guess probably the same way for you too, right? You just never know.
Yeah, no, I know. We both have our strengths, and Katelynne's got an amazing kick, and I did my best. I just did everything I can to push up that hill, and it was just really cool seeing her cross that line, because I knew how cool, what a special thing that was, and I was just so happy for her. And a lot of people asked me if I was disappointed, and I said no, I wasn't disappointed at all because we both gave it our all, and every part of me was so happy for her, and I was happy with how I raced, and I think just the whole race was awesome. So.
Mr. Haas had me do some research here, so here we go for all of our viewers. This is only the second time in girls' state cross-country history that a school has gone first and second in any race, any class, going back to 1979. Happened 1985 Wheeling. They had a really powerful team in the 80s there, won a few state titles and had a 4-time state champ. Lindsey is only the third person to finish second at state twice. So it happened 86, 87, then also in the early 90s.
Awesome.
So, I mean, that's a lot to, I was going to say, that's a lot to be proud of. More history coming in a second, Lindsey, but Katelynne, actually, you ran the fastest time by any freshman at the state meets.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, by 3 seconds, actually. Oh, excuse me, wait. Actually, I'm sorry. I correct that, 4 seconds faster than Anna. There you go. Anna Sophia Keller of St. Anthony. She won her fourth 1A title on Saturday, but ran 16:35 as a freshman. And Katelynne, I guess, were you aware of that at all?
I was not, actually. I knew this is her fourth time winning, I just didn't know her time.
But still, I mean, to run the fastest state finals time as a freshman, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is cool.
And it's actually the 13th fastest ever. Lindsey's time tied for 16th ever. So last year, Lindsey ran the 5th fastest time ever, which she was talking about a little bit earlier, 16:16, which is the fastest time by any sophomore at the state meet. So
I didn't know that.
Congrats on that. Yeah, yeah. I guess for good or bad, Judy Pendergast, ran 15:54, the all-time record. But Lindsey, you're also, as we talked about before, you're the first. Lindsey, you're the first 3-time top 10 state finisher in Glenbard West history, and I just wondered what that means for you. And I guess if you appreciate it more and more every year, how hard it is to accomplish that.
Yeah, wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that either, and that's well, it's just a blessing, and I don't know. For me, all the glory goes to God. I couldn't do it without Him by my side and Katelynne pushing me, and so that's really cool. I didn't know that.
Katelynne, is there anything you're going to remember most on that Victory Day Saturday?
I think just, I don't know, just how cool everyone made me feel. Just, like both of us, I think. Like, Mrs. Haas came up and told us, I didn't know like how long ago it was, but how we were like, second to finish 1, 2. I don't know, something like that. And I'm like, that's so cool. And I don't know, people were, talking to us that we've never seen before. And I mean, I don't know, it was a really cool feeling. Yeah.
Well, Lindsey, you'd agree. I mean, that was a pretty memorable day.
For sure, 100%.
And you kept the tradition going, I guess. Madeline Perez won in 2012, Lindsey Graham in 2014, and now 2016 turned out to be another great year for the Hilltoppers. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, let's make it next year.
To break the pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Lindsey. I know this interview's been going on forever, but I guess another positive is that you have so many people back. I know it's a shame Janie's graduating, but you have a lot of people back and a lot of people that got experience for the first time at state, including Katelynne.
Yeah, it was super cool. We have a super young team, so next year's going to be fun, and hopefully my senior year we can just do great things.
And Katelynne, has it sunk in yet?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, like I said, how everyone was, talking to us, and I don't know, the awards. I think it has. I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know, like, I just thinking back to all of our hard work, it's like, I feel like we deserve this. So,
For sure.
I mean, this is our goal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, a great job by both of you. Congratulations on a great season, and good luck on Sunday at the Nike Regionals in Terre Haute.
Thank you.